Chapter 5, The Wrath of Miss Ribble. When Miss Ribble read the comic that George and Harold made, she was furious. "Boys," she yelled, you've just earned yourselves a one-way ticket to the principal's office." "But all we did was use our imaginations," said George. "You're not allowed to do this in this school," snapped Miss Ribble. "Didn't you read Chapter 1? George and Harold gathered their things, and soon they were sitting in the office outside Mr. Crupp's door. "Mr. Crupp is on the phone," said the school secretary, Miss Anthrope. "Why don't you boys make yourselves useful and copy the Friday memo for me? You can pass them out to all the classroom for me while I go to lunch." "Oh, man," said George. "Quit your whining, Buster," shouted Miss Anthrope. "I want this done by the time I get back, or you'll both be sorry." Miss Anthrope grabbed her coat and stomped out the door. Jerome Horwitz School Friday Memo. Next week's news. Band practice canceled. No practice due to the absent removal and gymnasts. School Spirit Day. Show your spirit by wearing the school colors, gray and dark gray. Cheerleader tryouts today. Anyone wishing to join the cheerleader squad must do all of the following. 1. Meet in the gym after school. 2. Have the school cheer memorized. Don't forget to wear gym shoes. Football practice rescheduled. All football players report to the soccer field for early practice today only. Yearbook photos taken today. Please dress appropriately. Anyone caught making funny faces will receive a detention. George and Harold looked at the Friday memo. It was the weekly newsletter that told all about the events of the upcoming week. "Hey," said George, Miss Anthrope's computer is still on. "You want to make a few changes to this newsletter?" "Why not?" said Harold. Friday memo. Next week's news. Monday. School canceled. No classes today due to the lack of interest. National Wear Your Pajamas to School and Pick Your Nose Day. Show you care by wearing your pajamas to school and picking your nose. Wednesday. Cheerleader tryouts today. Anyone wishing to join the cheerleading squad must do all of the following. 1. Eat 10 whole cloves of raw garlic. 2. Draw a mustache on your face with permanent markers. 3. Tape a 3-day-old egg salad sandwich to your head. Football practice rescheduled. All football players report to the teacher's lounge for early practice. Food fight 12:15 in the lunchroom. Yearbook photos taken today. Please wear Bumblebee costumes. Also, whoever makes the funniest face wins a free pizza for their class. So George and Harold typed up their own version of the Jerome Horwitz Elementary School Friday memo. Then they ran off copies for all of the students in the school. Chapter 6, The Retirement Card. George and Harold were gathering their new and improved Friday memos copies into small piles. When Mr. Crupp came into the office, "Hey!" Mr. Crupp shouted. "What are you two troublemakers doing in here?" "Miss Anthrope told us to pass the Friday memo out to all the classrooms," said George innocently. "We'll make it snappy," yelled Principal Crupp. Suddenly, Harold got a sneaky idea. He took out the blank piece of construction paper that Miss Ribble had given him earlier. "Hey, Mr. Crupp," said Harold, "will you sign this retirement card for our teacher?" Mr. Crupp grabbed the card from Harold and eyed it suspiciously. "This card is blank," Mr. Crupp growled. "I know," said Harold. "Our class is going to decorate it later. We wanted you to be the first to sign it." "Well, all right then," said Mr. Crupp. He opened the card and quickly scribbled, "Signed Mr. Crupp," on the outside. Then he stormed out of the office. "What are you going to do with that asked George. "You'll see," said Harold, smiling.